Hey guys, welcome back to the Wrestling Corner. We're here once again, Bennett Bros here, and we are here once again to talk all about that famous art in the squared circle, as well as to give our thoughts so far on what's been going on in the first half of Raw, our Raw. And we're gonna talk TNA too, guys. Some mistakes from last week. Big mistake from last week. So for all those who don't know, first thing foremost, I gotta get out here and say, good job, WWE. Yeah, keep shoving the network down our throats even more, right? It's ridiculous. Triple H got into it in the beginning, and it was just like, oh my God. Like, honestly, and it didn't get any better when King started doing it. Not at all. So it was weird. But we kicked off Raw with a last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Kane. Interesting match. It was pretty fast paced, but it's kind of interesting. Last man standing match at the beginning of the kick off the show was really interesting. But it was fun, indeed. What was the next match? No. Wait.
If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't the match next. It was the John Cena and Brock Lesnar promo, which I think it was a pretty good job of way of building this match up, keeping them apart, build up with video packages. Brock Lesnar talking about that should never been a surprise to anybody that he beat The Undertaker. Why was it a surprise? It's not rocket science.
Oh, John Cena basically coming on cut, basically saying, Brock is a mercenary. He's only here for the money. That's it. He knows. He says, I'm in for a fight. I know that. But it kind of resembled a little bit of The Rock, where he was, they would cut, and then John would come back and say, come get some.
Well, resembled the Rock Triple H Iron Man promo from Judgment Day 2000.
So it's kind of interesting. We also have the Beat the Clock match between.
That was the next match.
Definitely between Rollins and Ambrose. Ambrose set the time at 15 minutes and 36 seconds, I believe.
It was 15 minutes or something.
15 and some change. I didn't think it was going to go that long, but
you sure that it's not working WWE?
Whatever. But there was a big spot that I was like, oh, like Alberto did a reverse suplex, and from that angle, it looked like Ambrose cracked his head. I was like, oh my God. We saw the return of Mark Henry.
Wait a minute. Oh, that was the next match.
I think that was the next one. But we saw that he ran through Sandow. I don't know what the hell they're doing with him.
It was Sooner Sandow. Talking about the famous Red River Shootout. For those that don't know what the Red River Shootout is, that's when Oklahoma and Texas play. And it's most time in the class, and I believe, Oklahoma does have the advantage in the series.
Oh, and the other match that we saw was just saw Dolph versus.
Wait a minute, there was a match we didn't see.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that. Yeah, let me talk about the match that we didn't see, and just how stupid this stupid app is. So there was supposed to be a match.
I think it's the app is stupid.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. I don't think it's the app is stupid, but I think how they're advertising it is stupid. Because basically, there was a match between Rusev and supposedly Sin Cara.
We even know it's Sin Cara.
We didn't even know it was the guy until they showcased.
You know, when they come back commercial.
You see Rusev in the ring, and I'm like, what happened? Then they show it. And I'm like, what the hell? Uh-oh. He took off the mask again. Again. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, we that happened, but then we had the Dolph versus Cesaro, and Dolph beat Cesaro. I know some people I've seen them saying like, what are they doing with him? What's going on with him? He's on a losing streak and things like that.
One person can maybe go out and maybe people already know. Well, his push is done.
That was another thing I've seen too. People saying, well, you know, his push is done.
And I bet you people believe in that, and justifiably so. Another example of WWE start and stop pushing.
What's that?
Start and stop.
Yeah.
Start and stop pushing.
So, and then we saw confrontation between Miz and Dolph faked a psych like he's going to super kick, and Miz falls on his ass because he doesn't want to get hit in the face, and I'm like, whatever. And so pretty much that's it. And then we just saw this match now with Stardust and Goldust.
Yeah, and it seems like the only two make faces right back.
Yeah. But other than that, you know, they really seem to be.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now that I think about Ryback, what was the point of having them get those wins over the Usos if nothing came out?
Yeah.
Like I thought, okay, they're gonna try to build Ryback up again to face the Usos, but it seems to me the real build up is between the Usos and I guess the new tandem of Big E and Kofi Kingston,
which I ain't liking.
I'm on the fence.
That's pretty much what I'm actually. That's actually the topic, guys, for this week. Is
African American wrestlers?
No, Kofi.
Oh.
It is about Kofi. Is this a right move for Kofi to become heel? Now we've seen Big E do it, but it's Kofi who his whole ensemble of moves has always been to get the crowd into it.
He's a high flyer, fast pace. You know, it's not like he's part of that. It's not like he's part of the cruiserweight division or X division.
Right.
No, he's gonna be. You know, he's not gonna be working with everybody. He's working is not gonna be his size and it's gonna be his speed. And I don't really, to be quite honest, high flyers becoming heel never really works because, you know, they're going to have to limit their offense to something more ground-based or something more slow-paced. And looking at Kofi, what's mostly Kofi's art? It comes off of counters and stuff. And as the heel, 9 times out of 10, the heel is in control. So how much countering he's really going to be doing and just, you know, the boom drop, you know. Well, yeah, he can still do Trouble in Paradise, but, man, I'm just not so sure about, you know, because Kofi's mostly pure, but it's not like John Morrison where when he was a heel, yeah, he had his flashy stuff, but he would still kind of complement that with, you know, ground-based offense and everything. You know, pure high flyers and pure fast-paced wrestlers, you know, most times not always a good move offensively for them to be a heel. That's why it was kind of hard for me to buy AJ Styles as a heel. And when he first became heel, At first I'm like, okay, this may be a good move, but then I'm like, okay, now that most of the stuff that made him phenomenal is kind of gone, and he kind of bettered it when he was going with his lone wolf gimmick, and he started becoming more physical and more ground based and added that calf killer. So he kind of made it a little bit different. But when he first went heel back in late 2005 to early, he was heel from late 2005 to, no, not late 2005, late 2006 to 2008. The Prince AJ stuff, him kissing Karen Angle during the altar and everything. I did like the tag team him and Tomko, but I did miss the phenomenal one AJ Styles. And look when he became Nature Boy Jr. He kind of once again put off all the high flying stuff, and every once in a while he'll bust out the his springboard forearm and the spinal tap. But another example, imagine if Rey Mysterio went heel. Well, he kind of went heel with with the flip, but once again, he even said we were just kind of allowed to do whatever we want. That wasn't a real heel turn. But another example of kind of a pure high flyer going heel with to me, and there's a lot of them was when TNA had Sarita turn heel. I'm thinking, why did you guys do that? Well, she has such an exciting offense, to get the crowd on her side. Why would you do that? And just like under the song for Bragg Rice, why would you turn her around? Why would you turn her heel? Yeah. Like, why would you do that? Now somebody will say, "Oh, but Jericho." Yeah, but Jericho, he's not a pure high flyer. Jericho is versatile, and he will always bust out the lion saw kind of rarely. But there was one part I didn't understand why he did it. At one point, he wasn't beating nobody with it. But I'm not so sure about Kofi being a heel. Big E, I still would like Big E to be a face, but I think once again, be a face with personality doesn't have to be. I think it doesn't have to take a heel turn for him to express that personality. But I'm just not. But I will, I will ride this. I will see how this plays out. But no, remember Xavier Woods. Remember our main event. When Kofi went for the belt. Remember the briefcase? He got booed. Like what? Oh, yeah. What was you watching?
I'm serious. I can't believe.
And now you're really manipulating stuff.
I can't believe hearing this stuff. And you got Xavier Woods coming out. I'm getting my PhD and everything like that. I'm like, all right, but then he says something like, when Kofi went for the briefcase, what happened? People booed him. I'm like, what were you listening to?
It's the Firefly.
I'm like, what exactly were you listening to?
And that crowd erupted.
And
I know what part he has me talking about. He's talking about when Kofi back body dropped Rollins onto the ladder that was, was horizontal. That crowd erupted when they thought, oh shoot, Kofi maybe gonna win this. It's just like, what the hell you was watching?
I don't know what you watching.
Or you may have had on mute.
Idiot. Oh, that idiot right there with the dirty shirt. It just was stupid. And so for me, guys, I don't buy this whole Kofi heel stuff.
Remember, we do all the taking.
Yeah, we do all the taking. I'm like, I can't buy this because of the fact that it just seems really stupid. It just seems like a waste of him just going heel in the sense of just to do it. It just seems way out of left field in my opinion. Like I said, Big E was it for a while, but then I still want to see him explore his time as a face. You know, sure he had a little rough spot with Rusev, but that shouldn't have stopped him from staying face. You know, it seems like they just need.
We've seen, you know, Kobe have an aggressive side.
Yeah, we've seen that.
But we've seen that for, you know, from the other faces.
Yeah, like we've seen like he has an aggressive side, and that's no. But
I know, but I now know I really want to say, you know, just because a face turn and heel turn happens, you know, that doesn't necessarily equate to now this person has a direction. Right. We've seen plenty of time. Case in point, Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, Titus O'Neil.
And he turned down Darren Young.
Yeah, where'd that go?
And there was no. After a while, it's like there was no direction. It's just okay. It's just another turn.
Okay. Or what more would seem or looked like it was gonna go somewhere? We take it back a little bit. When Primetime broke up, there you go. What happened with that? Shad turned on JTG, and where'd that go from there? It went nowhere.
There's no direction.
No direction.
For sure.
No direction. It's not prime time. It's my time.
Oh, look out first.
So
So now the time does, you know, somebody turning face or heel means that okay, now they have a direction. It doesn't. It's just okay. They now turn.
The way it also is the fact that guys, you know, it looks like they need somebody to match. I don't know. They're looking for. I know they've. I've seen it in many topics and stuff where they say basically WWE really wants to center the Usos and have everyone else centered around them. So they want them to be like the nucleus of the tag division.
I mean, yeah, build everything around them.
I get that. And I like that because
I think it was more. I think it was evident, you know, that the 2 out of 3 falls. Man.
Yeah. So and I get that, and I understand.
Man.
I understand that because you know, let's face it, they are truly the truest tag team. They came in a tag team, and they've still been a tag team. So I get that. However, I still don't like this, you know. And we said our pieces on the subject. What do you guys feel?
Jay just said.
Okay, I'm about to get to that. Hold on. Okay.
And then, there's one thing, and this is more important. If David Wood's supposed to be their mouthpiece, because then he's gonna have to find a way. If he's gonna get heat, you know, good managers find ways to not just get heat on for themselves, but mostly transfer that heat over to whoever they're managing. And is he gonna be able to do that? David Woods. Because Heenan was able. When I look, you know, the Wrestling Anthology, and I see Heenan's promos. He was able.
Man, he's got it.
He was able to get heat for himself and also who he was managing. Oh my.
Right. Hold on.
Why it looked like he knew that he got there.
Yeah.
Oh no, this been the finish for WWE as of late.
Oh! Look out!
No!
Look out, Jericho!
Roberts, one on.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, you know, this whole Xavier Woods thing, yeah, exactly. If he's going to be basically their mouthpiece, then yeah, he's got to get some heat too.
No, he can get heat for. It's like he can get heat for himself, but Can he transfer that heat over to Kofi and Big E?
Right.
Oh God!
This cycle.
Not again!
Ew, oh God!
Again! I think Jericho hit the sister Abigail more times than Cena.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, let me see who is here. Okay, Jay. Hey, Tony. Victus is here. Nathan, Saquon. All right. Let's get to okay. Saquon, you say you know the WWE Network. What's the one thing you would want to see in the network that hasn't been on there yet?
You said it.
Huh?
I think you said it.
I did say it, right?
I think you said it. What about the Nitro?
Yeah, like for me, I've said it before. Like they're talking about they got every Raw on there. No, they don't. They don't. And what about all the Nitros? What are all the Nitros on there? Nitros had some great moments as well as Raw. So you guys got all that, so put it up there. You know, there are certain things that should go up on that network. I mean, not just you're going to get all the pay-per-views and everything like that. Pay-per-views are one thing, but I've always liked sometimes, and this is true because we've done it, if we can, I like to watch the build-up to these pay-per-view matches. I was watching some of the pay-per-views, and I'm totally blanking. I'm like, how did this match come about? And then when they show it, I'm still kind of lost. I'm like, wait, what happened again? Like, I mean, because it's so funny, but then it's like, why are they have all this stuff? You talk about y'all got all the footage and everything, then put it up there. Stop bitching around. Let's do it. Like, come on. So that's one thing I would want on the network is like all the others. You got all the WCW pay-per-views, but there's no build-up. Where's the build to them? You know, things like that. Same thing with ECW. I mean, they do show the old ECWs late at night. I've seen plenty of times, but it would be good to have them there. That's pretty much all I would want, really. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's see. Hey Nathan, Young Jay would say, "Hey guys, I mean it's like a damn motto or something. Give it a break." I guess he's talking about them talking about the network. I think that's what Jay's talking about. Let's see what else we have.
I know what Young Jay was talking about here. Did you guys hear on SmackDown when Cole asked JBL, how did he know Rollins created the Shield? And JBL said, maybe because you named him the architect of the Shield.
That was funny. That was so funny. Cole was stunned. Yeah, Cole was stunned. He couldn't even come up. I was like,
you're the one that did call him the architect.
Yeah, and there's the architect of the Shield. I'm like, okay,
yeah, you're an architect. You're a builder.
Yeah, you created it. So yeah, it was so funny. He's like, but John, how is he the builder? He's like, I don't know, because maybe someone.
Yeah. How do you know? John, how do you know Rollins created the chair? I don't know, man. I don't know because you named him the architect.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my right here named him that, and I was like, and then he just shut up. He couldn't come up with anything. So I thought that was funny. That was very funny to me. But I think what also is really interesting, a friend of Malcolm's. Oh, here we go, right here. This is how we're going to talk about, yeah. And JJ got pushed off the stage. Malcolm's friend said she was thrown off, but then I'm like, she got pushed.
No, then no. This is how it all started. This is how it all started. I'm talking to my friend Nate, and it's like, you know, what's with every, no, you know what? Since I got it, let me see. Hold on, you go.
All right, yeah, this is another thing I gotta admit right here that it's I'm getting tired of right now is this whole thing with uh you know this whole thing with Fandango. It's like, okay, we get it, girls. Okay,
Wait.
yeah,
All right, this is how it started. Nate just says, speaking of, enough of every diva heel now being crazy. God damn. And
yeah.
I'm like, so I was like, well, what the? Oh my God. Well, oh,
Come on.
and so I'm like, okay, who went crazy now? And it's like, Paige. She threw AJ off the stage. She threw, she threw AJ off the stage, and then, oh, come on, man. Then he's like, then she stood on the stage, yelling, take care of my best friend. She'll be fine. You're fine, AJ. I love you. I'm like, you know what? Then they got a point. Yeah. What's with it's almost like AJ has set the standard now for what is to be now the current heel for the women's division. It'd be a little bit crazy. Look at Alicia Fox. She had her nutbag syndrome, and now this seems like Paige sincerely thinks that AJ is still her friend. You want to be my friend, Uncle Jerry? Remember that?
So, let's see.
This
I'm not looking at that. That man, that's just.
Oh no! Oh!
Backstabber. I tell for another number the fucking jobber.
Oh. Yeah, that's all right. We're in good Texas stuff.
Let's see. Jay, you said I don't know about Kofi, but I do think Kofi can make it work for him if he can pull it off. But you have to outright tell the people I'm turning my back. You don't cheer for me, but it's risky. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on.
Yeah. Okay, see, now he deserves it.
Yeah, this is what he deserves, yeah. Oh, Nathan, you say, according to rumors this past week that the Admiral split between Cesaro and Heyman, it could mean Lesnar versus Cesaro at Night of Champions. We'll see where that goes.
Tonight.
Woo. But he took your shots, dude. Steal from him. Get out of here with the crap. Okay. Oh, you see, that's what I'm telling you, man. See, that's why damn, what's your name, man? These rumors be coming. The damn comments be coming so late, and I can't. Okay, here we go. I remember when Fandango beat Jericho at Mania last year. Yeah, where'd that go? We've been saying that for years.
It didn't go anywhere.
It ain't go nowhere. Everybody's been saying that. Let's see. Synchron says, "Hey,
here's my thoughts.
Here's
my thoughts on this so-called new nation. I don't think it's the right time for this happening. Because I want to a better build. With every great team faction, there's always a great build-up. That's why I was surprised that it only took that one speech from Xavier Woods to get Big E and Kofi.
You mean when he teleported?
Yeah, it just popped up out of nowhere. I was surprised that it just took that one speech, and all right, it's like really just took that one. Young Jerry said, I really think Cesaro's officially a jobber, and it's really a shame when a guy has all the tools, but WWE doesn't know what to do with them. Yeah, there's been plenty of guys like that, and this knucklehead right here I don't give a damn about him either. You know what? But I think I kind of like what MVP said on his thing, on the interview with JR.
On his podcast?
When they said that, we as fans, have a tendency of, when we now see a group full of African Americans, first thing we say, this is the new nation instead of just, okay, this is a new group. And you got to remember something. With the nation, they really came across as extremists.
Yeah.
They came across as extremists. And to be quite honest, no one was worse than the nation dominant from extremism. And the reason why they got heat. Man, if you go back and maybe look on TNA on their channel, go watch early LAX. Man,
early LAX.
They were extreme men.
They took it to the extreme. Hey Rick, theme for tonight basically is this whole Kofi turning heel right for him? Basically, that's the theme. We want to hear from you guys basically on that matter. Is it a right move for Kofi to turn heel for someone who's always been in everyone's eyes as that fan fave, high-flying fan favorite?
I wouldn't mind if, Kofi was this generation Ricky Dragon Steamboat. He was able to stay face and be good.
Yeah. So that's the theme. So you leave your comments on that about this whole, because
I think it's more of a topic.
Yeah, it's all of that topic. It's basically what it is. It's about Kofi. He's just turning heel right for him. With him and Big E. But besides that,
it's really sad about Cesaro.
Yeah, it is sad about Cesaro as well. He's got all the talent and tools. And people like Steve Austin, these guys have been talking about him all the time on their podcast. It's like WWE got something with this guy if they just.
So now it's gonna be just like Fandango.
Yeah.
Cesaro went down to the Giant Battle Royal was kind of for nothing.
Well, it was for nothing. But besides that, guys, all right, let's. While you guys continue to answer that question, give your thoughts on the whole thing, the whole topic of tonight. We're gonna go to the other side of the tracks, which is TNA. And last week they had their TNA. They had their Destination X. Right? Destination X free pay-per-view, and we're gonna talk about that. Overall, it was pretty good, not bad at all. The Wolves versus the Hardy Boys, which kicked off the show, was actually pretty good. Matt, you can see Matt actually trimmed. He got into shape. I was like, whoa, he actually looked in shape. So it was really good to see that. They put on a good performance. Honestly, I would say the right team won. In my opinion, the right team won, and the right team did the right thing at the end of the match, which I liked. I was like, yeah, that's good.
Chris referring to as the right team is the Wolves.
The Wolves, yeah. Well, especially if you didn't see it. So I don't spoil it.
With that power bomb, lung blower combo.
Yeah. So the Wolves won, beat the Hardys, and kept the tag team titles. At the end of the match, they actually bowed in respect to them, and I was like, that's cool. I like that. We had, what was the next match? Wasn't it the one of the X Division matches?
Yeah, we had
Senshi,
Loki. Yeah, Loki versus Zima Ion, and I want to say,
wasn't it a new guy?
No, wasn't it Manic?
Oh yeah. It was Manic.
Wasn't it Manic?
I believe so. Yeah, it wasn't. I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. Loki won, and moved on in the tournament. And as you all know from an X Division match, it was fast paced. A little spot heavy. But it was good. There was actually a confrontation between Loki and Joe at that match. We saw.
Well, actually, no, it was before the match.
Yeah, it was before the match.
Before when Loki was about to come out, they were backstage. Him and Joe had a brief stare down. Oh.
Oh. Hold up. Look at him holding it tight. He's holding it tight. Come on, Troop. Roll out the ring and hit him. Oh, look at Bug Eyes. Uh-oh. Oh! Shit! Oh! Oh, and that one hit.
Oh. Oh no! Oh!
So that match happened, and we got another match where Joe.
Actually, no, Joe's match was last.
Joe's match was last, but we saw. Wasn't there? It was between the Cowboy. Yeah, well, his nonsense.
No, he had a brief promo.
Yeah, brief promo.
That legend, Cowboy James.
Yeah, now he caught, man, get out of here with that shit.
And that segued into Sonata having his match which once again was a qualifying match for the crown, the new X Division champion. And Sonata went up against Crazy Steve from the Menagerie. And Brian Cage, who I remember seeing, I think, for a gut check. And man, this guy was hulking, and he basically dominated the whole match.
Yeah.
Even though Sonata won, it was basically that Brian Cage's match to lose, because man, he was dominating. He was pulling off all these powerful combos. I mean, heck, he even tried to do a lion, so he missed. But for his guy his size, it was pretty spectacular to see him actually do a clean lion. So, but yeah, Sonata went on to go move on after hitting Crazy Steve with, a Tiger suplex. Man, for a group that's supposed to be getting money, they're sure not getting any money with all these losses.
Yeah. And of course we did forget. Remember that they called out Bully Ray and them said
no, yeah. EC3 at first. EC3. Yeah.
Tell him the name.
Oh man.
Tell him the name.
And EC3, Rockstar Spud, Rhino, Dixie, Snitsky, and Ezekiel Jackson. And let me bring up Ezekiel Jackson.
Bring up Ezekiel Jackson.
And EC3, where that he was, basically, we're like Team Hardcore, and this guy, he was the last champion. Basically, referencing he was the last ECW champion, and like no longer will he be called, a name out of the name lottery. I'm like, okay, well, okay. I'm like, what's so wrong with Ezekiel Jackson?
What was wrong with Ezekiel Jackson?
And like, what was so wrong with it when his new name? I don't even remember it. It sounds so made up.
It sounds Rem.
Look it up right now.
What's it called? Ramarua? It's stupid. It's a stupid. Oh man, skunk.
I want to look up right now.
Skunk in the backyard. Shit.
I'm already.
Oh God. Ooh.
Right now.
Sorry guys, skunk in the backyard. Man. What is his name now?
Wait. Oh, actually, no. He's actually using his real name.
His real name?
Reiklon. That's actually his real name.
Oh my God. That's his real. Okay, well, it's still the way what's name said it sounded.
I didn't even sound like he said Reiklon. It's like he said like Riptard.
Riptard.
And I'm like, wait, what? And could they not make them Snitsky and Ezekiel look more like?
Before I start, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Gene Snitsky. I don't know what the hell you've been doing, but you need to get your ass back in shape, dude. Because oh my God, he looks just out of shape. Yeah, I'm like, oh,
back bacon lips. Wow.
But go on, what was
and they could not. I was gonna say, man, boy, if they could not make boy, TNA could they not make Ezekiel and Snitsky look more like just Dixie's goons? All they had on was their briefs.
Oh my God!
Was their briefs and then Dixieland shirt.
Yeah.
Like, man, they really look like goons.
So basically, it's a match now between them. Basically, them calling out Bully and them saying it's a match, end all be all, basically. Match.
It's gonna be a 4-on-4 hardcore match, and look.
That's pathetic, man. I'm sorry.
Then we had the final qualifying match between Joe Homicide.
Homicide came return.
And Tigre, who was the least favorite of that match, because every time he got offense on Homicide and Joe, he got booed. No, it's the guy who created war, so to speak.
Yeah.
I wonder if people already created memes or showing pictures of wars, and they did a Forrest Gump, and they implemented Bray Wyatt into the picture.
But
like for instance, they show the causes of war, and you see just Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
He caused war.
The funniest well, Joe won.
Muscle Buster
on Homicide got the win. And then of course the final match was the Aries and Bobby Lashley match, which was good. Good match. Aries pulled out everything. I mean, he even brainbustered Bobby Lashley. I didn't think he was going to get him up, but he did.
This is the same guy who brainbustered Bully, right?
Yeah, and unfortunately, Lashley won.
Yeah, he capped once again. He dodged another big one.
Yeah.
He dodged another risky move because Aries went for his signature, over the bottom rope, suicide diving. Man, he hit that guard real hard. And man, it was just, it was all nothing but the shouting. And Lashley hit the spear and 1, 2, 3. So for the first time in his 3 years, option C was a failure.
Yeah, this time was a failure. And then afterwards, guys, this is where we're talking about TNA. What the fuck were you thinking? Basically, at the end of after the programming, TNA literally shows a glimpse of.
But it's enough for you to really get. What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? Now, of course, it doesn't just say, okay, well, they won or not. We don't know that, but still, you can literally see Bully with Dixie.
You see Devon take Dixie.
Yeah.
Him and Dreamer take Dixie. They're all in the ring. Typical Dudley Boy style. They hoist her up for Bully, who's on the ropes. And boom, boom, boom. Cash tag. It happened.
It happened.
And you see him about to, and you hear Tanae, here we go, here she goes. You hear the table crash.
Yeah.
Now you hear the table crash could just be a sound effect of an old table breaking. You hear the crowd cheer. But even though I gasped when it was building up, like it's already happened, but then I'm like, after it was all, I'm like, why did they do that?
It's like, why did you do that? Now I don't know why they did it. I don't know what their marketing is. Feels like, okay, well, if we're gonna leave with a bang or something like that. You still got to October, but still, I look at that and I'm like, TNA, you idiots! Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I remember when Gabby recommended me to hear Solomon Sound Dub, and I listened when he gave me that podcast of his. He actually talked about, and this was before, they started showing the Manhattan Center tapings.
Yeah.
And he said that TNA should have it the blow up in New York since it's Bully Ray's backyard. And it looks like that's going to be the case. But, man, why did they spoil that? I mean, they didn't show the crowd, but, man, you see Bully leaping off.
You literally see Bully. It's like, oh,
there's no more imagination.
It's like, oh, my God, you showed that. What? Like, the imagination, disbelief is gone now. Because even if they lost the match, it's happened. You know what's going to happen.
Because that's what I said. It does, like, when we first talking, I was like, one can say, oh, but I'm saying nobody can say, oh, well, how could that happen if they lost him? I'm like, you can't, because when Bully was on, when Bubba was on, was on a mission to put Tori through a tape. Remember back in 2000? Against X-Pac and Road Dogg and the table dumpster match? They lost the match, but at the end of the match, they got but he got to put Troy through a table. So, and no, that's the case with the Dudley Boys. Most of the time they will lose that match, but still get whoever they was trying to put through a table.
Now, here's the thing for me is, guys, is that I was, me and Malcolm were talking, and I said, literally, she's not getting, Bully's going to take the brunt of it. Because I said it before, she looks too fucking fragile to take it. I said, it's going to be just like how when he was putting little Tori and Terry Runnels and who else went through? It's not going to be like how Trish and Lita went through, where they literally told him, let us go. He's going to take the brunt of it.
He's basically going to fall
butt
first. That's how it used to be.
Yes, butt first.
He would fall butt first and then just
But
drop.
still, bad move on TNA for that. That just utterly just gives us like, why'd you do that? But let me see what you guys have put in so far. Okay, Jay, you say, but at the same time, these guys have to go to the higher ups and say, look, this is what works for me, like Austin did and even The Rock did, and I think these guys have to fight if they're hungry. Talking about, for the, Cesaro and all of them like to go to the big ups and say that. And that's kind of the thing, because that's been mentioned in podcasts. That's been mentioned in Austin's podcast. Like, I think when he talked to Cena mentioned it. Like, a lot of guys are scared to go to the higher ups, and they just want to, they're scared to tell them what's on their mind. And he even said it. I was like, whoa, okay. So I think it is true, Jay, that, yeah, they do need to maybe speak up a little bit. Maybe like say what about how Punk fought for, I will agree, Punk, he literally is like, look, this is what I'm doing for the next 3 weeks or so. This okay. And I think I have to admit, yeah, that does mean a lot. Big Ricky said, I think it might be a way for Kofi to gain momentum. He might be given a fanfare, but didn't have the shot he deserved because of Orton's ego. And I wonder whether WWE will go there. That's an interesting point.
Yeah, but however, hey, why is this happening now?
Yeah, you would think that it should have happened a little sooner. You could have had Kofi as a disgruntled employee and almost cut a work shoot promo against Orton, who robbed him of a shot for the WWE Championship.
You see, I think work shoots. Yeah, about work shoot. Because I think a work shoot. I'm just trying to think of what I always heard about with Vince Russo's Nitro. Now, most on work shoot, most on they'll be confusing to a person in attendance that doesn't whip up dirt sheets and stuff, because they might be like, I wonder what this person's talking about. I didn't see this. That's backstage. I don't see stuff backstage. I don't know what's going on here. Like in TNA, I remember restaurant table when there's not a bag, right? Yeah. You already had that purple bag, right?
There was only one in there too.
But we got Tony Schiavone. You can look up on YouTube. You got Tony Schiavone come on TNA and try to be a heel and cut him and talk to Mike Bennett. You held me down. So I like what everyone was about to say. Is anybody coming out talking about these stuff that I don't get a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. Nobody's knowing about that. No, you're gonna be confused. Like, I don't know how am I supposed to get into it.
I don't even know.
I don't know. You see what Punk did with Punk? Yeah, he blurred the lines, but he made sure to kind of keep it where, okay, you don't even have to be, a smart, so a smart fan to know. When he's just saying stuff like, you know, you know, I don't like how, John Cena, how, you're considered the best. You don't have to be, because you just listen to the comment. John Cena the best and everything in this. You know that, okay, they do kind of label him as the best. And, him stuff saying, I'm not on, I'm not even on the signature. And at that time, it was true. If you look closely at, the signature that, that starts up a W program, at one point, yeah, Punk wasn't even on the signature. I don't think it was the Den before. No, it wasn't the Den before now signature. It was the one before that. Yeah, he wasn't even on it at first. So, yeah, it works true, man. And I don't really like. I think it takes more. I think it's more of an accomplishment. I like what Rock said. I read what Rock said. When somebody put about Rock talking about reverse shoots. He said it's more of an accomplishment to get people emotionally invested in something that's not based on real life, like really based on it's based on your character. Like man, Austin McMahon, there wasn't no real beef between them, but that was so emotionally invested in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
let's see.
But because if you're trying to really get somebody back, use them. Sometimes it can come across a cop like you couldn't try to get me involved in something that's kind of fictional a little bit. Okay, there's the point. Eddie Guerrero and JBL, they were best of friends. But man, they get me emotionally invested in their feud to the point where I thought, yo, shoot, they really got beef. How many times I always said, do John Cena and JBL got real beef? Because, man, the hatred that was spewed between them, man, I really thought, yo, they had real beef. So, work shoots can really confuse somebody that's not into, the dirt scenes. Like they bring up, well, it was that night. It was that night in Brazil.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You'd be like, hey, what happened in Brazil? I wasn't there.
What happened in Brazil? Maybe I said, yeah, well, see, I still don't know if that's true now, so I don't know.
Big Rick said, I think it might be a way. Oh, no, just read that part. Young Jay, what you said, I think if Kofi does go heel, and Biggie will have to really push the limit, like really try and take out the Usos and make it personal for the crowd to really buy Kofi and Biggie serious as heels. I agree with that. Young Jay would say, really, JBL, a fucking sign you can promote? Oh, yeah, we'll admit to that, too. And here comes Mr. X, man.
Oh, that's wow. You never be available in 7 different countries.
Invictus, you say TNA is on their way out. Not sure what the future holds, but there must be a WWE alternative. If they do go out, it's not like they're going out of business. They're losing their license to air their product. I think people are getting that confused.
Yeah, but I think people are looking at they got no platform.
Yeah, they got no platform.
How do you want to see them?
Then the only way they could do it is if they start distributing their product like how Shimmer does their tapings and stuff like that.
What? DVDs?
Yeah, it might have to be that way.
And given with Shimmer doesn't host an event every month, every week. TNA is supposed to be like weekly.
Yeah.
That'd be what?
Oh my God!
They're
setting up this. Really? This is. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Bias in the
Well,
fight.
yeah, look out. This is favoritism right here. But if the alternative is this new Jeff Jarrett promotion, there you go. But we'll see what happens.
Look at this. Thing's hand-me-down.
Yeah, this is hand-me-down, man. Hey, come on. Yeah.
Now you're JB. Yeah. Now you're a body language. Like JB, how hard is it to read body language?
Right. Let's see. Sinquan, you say, more at the matter at hand, Kofi, in my opinion, should have already been champion at this point. Biggie should be in line to become IC champion. The whole role play thing with not just them, but others, to I'm so fucking tired of. Question.
Ambrose is there.
Oh, Ambrose is here. When are we going to see wrestlers like Zack Ryder get a chance at the IC title? How long are the talent at NXT is supposed to develop their skills to finally get a chance? Get a chance, finally get a chance to be in the main show. I'm not gonna go any further.
Who said that? Saying I think there's been in every time of wrestling, there have been certain roles, whether feel like or not. During the '80s era, you had the roles of Hogan, Macho, and them, and you had the roles of
he's in the briefcase. Over the brief, he's gonna rip his up. He's gonna rip his contract up. He's gonna rip it. Oh, he ripped the contract. Finally, someone ripped the contract.
That's never happened.
Somebody ripped it. He just ripped the. Oh. He ripped the contract. Somebody finally did it. Oh! Hey, what's this? Oh! What does he do? Saquon, you say, yeah, TNA was stupid for showing Dixie at the end. Yeah, they were. I know the outcome for this segment. It was posted on Instagram 4 weeks ago. Look, you see that bullshit?
Oh, my God.
My God. That's bad. That's so terrible. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Okay, what do we got? Okay, stupid. Okay, WWE needs to, 1, push talent and give it a real shot. Also, 2, develop tag teams and women's division. 3, have plans for the talent. There's something, but doesn't really have to have a niche yet. Yeah.
Oh no.
Put popcorn in there. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was Triple H's niche, basically.
Oh no, I got JBL's hat.
That was Triple H's niche when he talked about NXT talent coming up. If they don't have a plan, then they're not going to come up. Well, that shouldn't just matter for the people that's coming up from NXT, but that also should go for the people that's up in the spotlight already. It's like, you could build up other feuds.
Hey!
Hey, 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 hey! Oh!
Yeah, Seth Rollins' first loss after becoming Money in the Bank. I mean, his first pin loss.
He gets to choose the stipulation. Look at him. He's dancing. Give the mic. Look at here he go, here he go. Yeah, we let him do it. That's not your feet. They can't do anything. It's my briefcase. Let's see. What else we have here? Okay. And then I said, so bigger. I explained it better. I'll explain better. It would be similar to either the Punk promo or even Cena's segment with Orton, when in hinting that he did not give people a shot at the WWE. Oh, he's talking about the whole Kofi thing. What's up, Chris? Hey, Danny. Who said, come on? Somebody just wrote that. I'm sorry, guys. Your comment. I hate what's the stuff now because your comments come so late. I hate it. I hate that. Oh, Sing Kwan was saying that. No, wait, no. Let me see. Oh, it wasn't. He said, yeah, come on. Prove you're more worth than you show. Okay, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, King got punched.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen a contract signed on Raw and good?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Remember, next Monday, there's Hogan birthday.
You know, I want to go back to what some of you were saying about, you know, the whole build up, you know, yeah. But I also want to add to it as well, because I do think one thing I will, listening to Steve Austin podcast with John Cena, I really agree with what John said about some of these guys got to take a chance and be like, yo, look, I'm not liking the direction. Let me work with, you know, the staff and build up something from my character. You know, I agree with that. I'm like, yeah, you gotta sometimes like showcase. Look, I'm not gonna.
Kurt even said it.
Yeah.
And then when Kurt that past shoot of Kurt when he was in TNA, that shoot interview, and yeah, he, you know, whenever he had something on his mind, yeah, he went to Vince. And even if he had to, and I forgot who it was that said it. It was on JR.
Yeah, it was on JR. Was
it JR?
You talking about like waiting outside?
Yeah,
it was JR. It was JR.
Who was he with?
He was with oh God, I forgot who he's with, but it was JR.
Was it a guy or?
It was a guy.
Can't remember.
I can't remember who it was, but it was JR. It was JR's podcast. Yeah, it was his podcast.
I'm trying to remember who was he with.
I forgot who he's with though, but yeah, basically the object was like they would wait out there, just so to talk to Vince or so.
Yeah, but the friend said that wait so long that people would just leave.
No, it was Big Show. He said it on Steve's.
Was it Big Show?
Yeah, it was Big Show, I think.
You sure?
I said I think.
Yeah. Not really getting that vibe from the Big Show interview. I remember mostly Big Show and Steve, they were talking about their stuff at a live events and everything.
But anyway, yeah, you know, I will agree with what John said about that. You know, guys can't be too scared to, take a risk and be like, look, I'm not feeling this. Instead of just, the object of also is not just to help, it's supposed to help everyone else, but it is sad. You see where characters like Cesaro is now. I mean, you would have figured like he would be either a multi-time, Intercontinental U.S. title champion, and then on his way build to main event status. And he, like I said, so I do agree with that. Let's see. JR was talking about the issues surrounding TNA and how it is imperative for them to have a platform. How stupid was TNA to hint that the conclusion of Dixie and Big Rick said that. Pretty much, it's true. He's also talked about. JR's also talked about how Ring of Honor should be like what was it? Like the platform for future WWE talent or something like that.
I don't recall.
Let's see.
Well, Extreme Rules 2012 was an overall good pay-per-view period.
Honestly, the decision that they are, why they could potentially be going out of business, NWA didn't spoil the Flair and Steamboat, WWE didn't spoil the Austin and Feud. What the fuck? And what worries me the most is like, where are those talent gonna go after? That's
it's not like all of them are gonna be just WWE is gonna act it.
Yeah, hey, it's like, where are they gonna go now? And that's why it's very crucial now that maybe Jeff Jarrett's promotion is needed because like, I mean, look at Joe, Cowboy. I mean, I would love to see some of those guys, Bobby Roode. I would love to see them come up to WWE. It's like what Billy Gunn said about Bobby Roode. What was it again? Like,
when he first saw Bobby Roode, first thing he thought of was, why is he still here and not trying to get into WWE?
Joe, what's his name? Gunner. First of all, it's gonna be hard because it's like, okay, first of all, we know Gail says she's not coming back to WWE, so this could be the final time we see Gail on national broadcast. And they seem to be promoting Jessica Havoc.
That's what really got my. You know what I mean? Man, because Chris was doing something, he was on the computer, and when they had the warning, I'm thinking, wait, who's there? And then they just got the.
Oh my God!
See, now people are booing. See, you seeing like. You can see it's a 5-letter word or everything, and you're just seeing the letters as going. And then when they showed the picture, and they showed the eyes, and they showed the hazmat mask, I'm like, oh shoot! And they just left on H, and every other letter was still like was still spinning and everything. But when Chris was like, "Who is that?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "That was Jessica Havoc."
I turned my eyes, so I didn't see
I'm
it.
like, "Oh shoot!"
They're showcasing. They bring in Jessica Havoc. You don't know who she is. She's on YouTube. Check her out. You know, badass girl. Yeah, that's the thing. But she's bad. But if it does, you know, it's like, yeah, like you're showcasing this. You re-signed certain people, update their contracts. You know, it's like, okay, yes.
You know, if you guys knew it, man, you would know that he just stopped a burglar.
Going to jail.
No, somebody got a mean. Going to jail now.
You're going to
jail
now. You're going to jail. Oh, they can go. Oh, you going to jail now? You got smack. So yeah, you know TNA is showcasing all this stuff they're doing.
Bound for Glory being in Japan.
Glory be in Japan. Like, that's a big deal. I don't care. Oh, man. That is a big deal right there.
Yeah, but it might not mean anything. Yeah. Because it's going to be in October, and that is supposedly when their
Spike
TV deal ends.
It's like it's an American promotion back in in Japan. This is big stuff.
Here's how it's going to go down.
This is a big deal.
Not only am I going to beat you,
but it's sad. It is sad. So we'll just have to see, guys. It's just what it is. Let me see if there's any more.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I am going to send a message to the whole world that the great, powerful Stephanie McMahon is nothing more than a fraud.
Fraud.
An embarrassment to the McMahon family.
Oh. Ooh.
This is not just for me, or for my sister Nikki, or for my husband Daniel. This is for Vicky Guerrero.
Uh-oh.
For the Big Show. For the Rhodes family. And for every other person in our roster that you torture week after week.
Look at her eye.
For your own amusement.
And there's a plan, huh?
Man, it seems like.
But I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. One thing about karma is that it always comes around.
Stephanie is really, Jay says, Stephanie is really bad bodied. I mean, she's really not shaped well. Laughing out loud. Well, I'm from down south, and I like girls with like shit. Bitch. Trash.
Seems to me that Bree seems like Bree just made this like this is the culmination of all of Stephanie's, meddling. She's going to be the hero.
Yeah, she's going to be the hero. this whole $9.99 thing is really pathetic at this point. Really, you're better than this. I agree.
Here we go. Another look at Stephanie's weird chest bone.
Or chest bone, yeah.
You are nothing more than a wannabe reality star who abandoned her injured husband, stole the spotlight from her sister just to make a name off of me at SummerSlam. You need to go look in the mirror, Brie, and you know what you'll see? You'll see a selfish, conceited shell of a woman. Who's a piece of trash now, Brie? You say you're going to embarrass me at SummerSlam? Well, guess what? I'm embarrassed standing here right now. I'm embarrassed just to be in the same ring as you. And at SummerSlam, I'm going to put an end to your pathetic attempt to make history.
Excited. Nobody ever reads the
comments. Yeah, they don't read the comments. They just sign.
At SummerSlam, I am going to tear your heart out.
Smack. Somebody getting smacked. Oh!
Look at Hunter.
What the hell, Hunter?
She going pedigree her.
Pedigree? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Shit. Oh! Yeah, making that noise. Oh! I'm surprised John ain't come on.
Oh, man.
No. That was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie about that. That was personal. It's even more personal.
What a big man.
Yeah, big man Hunter. Yeah, this shows how much you sunk. Hunter sunk real low right there. Now that this makes me want to see this actually,
yes,
than anything. Yeah. So it does make you want to see it more than anything. I remember telling you guys something a month ago. The theme of Jarrett hits the PA system, to which comes Jarrett announces that TNA has been brought by GFW and merged. Maybe, we don't know. Hey, that'd be kind of interesting. And Jayway, you say, I have to say, nice pedigree from Stephanie. That was a hard bang on the table. That
must be like that. That had to be an oak cover.
Yeah, man, she did smack her hard. I'm like, whoa. But other than that, you know, guys, was very interesting indeed. Thanks for all those who were out. I mean, how many people were out? Like, usually, that's one thing I do like about the live joints is you get to see how many people are viewing. Okay, so all the 10 people that are watching.
At one point we had 11.
Yeah, well, 10 or 11. Thank you all for watching, guys. Um, as always, we'll be back next week with another round. Like I said, the corner will continue to be on my main channel throughout the rest of the summer. It could stay on my main channel,
And that mean that they'll not be put special.
yeah, and then it will be go. Yeah, it might not be special. So yeah, I'll leave that to you guys to decide. Would you rather have the corner on the main channel or on my Real Talk channel? But because
Oh,
but other
oh,
shit. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. Once again, like I said, always, guys, if you have a topic you want us to talk about here in the corner, feel free to drop us a line. You could drop myself, or you can drop Malcolm a line. You know, if you follow us on Facebook, you have us as Facebook friends, you could always drop us a line there. If you know us, if you are in the Wrestling Corner Bulletin chat, you can leave your topics there as well. But or if you have me on Twitter, you can leave your comments there. Just put hashtag WC Bulletin or Corner, and I'll know what it is. So, but other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Be well. And bye, guys.